Welcome back. Yet another flu day update. I got some bug from the kids and it's not very pleasant at the moment. I'm running a fever and my lungs are like, I don't know. But it is what it is. And quite often, I seem to be doing these updates when I'm sick. And it's probably because then, I don't have that much things that I want to do because I'm, sorry, I'm like tired and whatnot. But yeah, I can sit here and talk for sure. So welcome back, Apex Brew House update from the brewery. What's happening? What has been happening since the last video? Yeah, a lot of things. First of all, although I'm sick, I actually skipped work today as well. I called in a sick day. I've been sleeping more or less the whole day. Woke up like an hour ago, but I'm pretty sure that one beer will not kill me even in flu. So here we go. A beer. And my favorite beer glass from a fan of the channel, my very good friend Jonas from PSP Homebrew. Thank you, Jonas, again. And actually, I remember you have sent me 2 of these stickers. One is glued to my gun cabinet, and this one is going to the brewery fridge door right after this video. So we have a beer here, and it's been kegged only yesterday. That's some dark stuff there. And like I said, kegged yesterday. I had energy to do that. It took like, 30 minutes just to pour it into a keg and have not tasted Scout's Honor. So this is a first go. Obviously there isn't much happening on the head department or in terms of carbonation, but let's see. Not too bad. So this is brown ale. And important now, what I'm going to say next. This is extract beer. This is not all grain, not grain smashed. I have used Cooper's kit. This is a sparkling ale, but anywho, hey ho. And anyone kind of thinking of starting a homebrew hobby, there is absolutely nothing wrong brewing from kits. Kits are just fine. And the things that you need to remember when you are brewing from a kit. First of all, open the kit or the extract can. There's your yeast. Get rid of it. There's absolutely zero use for that yeast. First of all, the yeast. It's very tiny bag. It's not basically enough for the beer. There should be a little bit more of the yeast first of all. And also the shelf life of these kits are relatively long. And these are stored in a warm place where the yeast would be better off stored in a cool place, like a refrigerator. So there's that as well. Plus the yeast is more or less kind of designed that you don't have any fancy equipment like temperature control or something. So they are kind of it's kind of a compromise yeast that you can get some sort of a beer even in room temperatures, like plus more than 20 degrees, and also that it will survive the warm storage and whatnot. So if you want to pump up the quality of the kit, definitely get rid of the yeast that comes with it and get a proper yeast. I tend to prefer the ale kits over the lager or pilsner kits. I just feel that I will get better success from these. So exchange the yeast to a proper brand yeast, like US05 or something like that works really well with these. And then also another thing, quite often people will put in this extract and then like a kilo of sugar. Forget about that. Forget about the sugar. It has no place in beer, but instead use these unhopped malt extracts. So this is a liquid liquid malt extract, LME. You can get this stuff also in dry format, but you know, when you combine these two cans, you will be well off and you would have a proper yeast to go with these guys. It will make a decent beer, definitely. And if somebody is saying that the extract brewing is bullshit and the beer is crap, it is not true. Cheers. Not too bad at all. So, is the all grain beer better? Honestly, yes. And you have also, you know, the endless possibilities to do your own recipes, do this and that, etc. But if you want to kind of take a shortcut and have a beer, your own beer, definitely the extract kit is it is a feasible option. I got actually like 5 kits which were expiring, the expiry date, or actually had expired already. I paid like 10 euros for these cans, or was it even like 9 euros? Hell of a cheap way of getting your brew funnel filled with proper beer. Is this better than commercial, like, you know, run of the mill, whatever you can buy for cheap price? Well, certainly this is way more better. So, like I said, don't be shy about the extract brewing. If you are only starting, for example, there's absolutely nothing stopping you from trying first the extract way of doing it. And then you can kind of consider if you want to pump up into all grain stuff and smashing and all that. So definitely a valuable option, makes a proper beer. However, we are not today discussing more about extract brewing. I just got kind of sick and tired of the commercial shitty commercial beer, and I just wanted to, you know, have something my own, fast and cheap. So I bought like 5 or 6 kits with liquid malt extract and US05 yeast, and I have been actually reusing the yeast. So this is like a super cheap way of brewing your own beer. And definitely, if you just have a way, and this goes also for the all grain brewing, I think honestly one of the biggest things separating you from okay beer to top quality beer is temperature control of the fermentation. So I have a fermentation fridge, so I can control the temperature however I want. So that combined with proper yeast and the extract kit, it makes like really nice beer. Definitely. There's nothing wrong with this one. Kept it yesterday and it, yeah, it works. So let's switch then into the all grain brewing. Few months back, I ordered couple of all grain kits from a Swedish homebrew shop. I brewed one of them. I think it was brown ale. It was a brewing day from hell. I had stuck smash, stuck spatch, stuck everything. It was kind of a real nightmare. So the grains in the kit were ready milled, crushed, and the crush was like way too fine for my grandfather G30 system. So couldn't get the smash run through the grain pipe. So that was a huge, it was a nightmare. So, because I have still 2 of these all grain kits, to avoid it in the next brew, I have rice hulls. So this is basically, from the outer layer of the rice, which is protecting the rice, what ends up on your plate when you order a kebab with rice. So this is the kind of the skin of the rice. It doesn't contribute anything to the taste. It doesn't contribute anything to the color. It doesn't do anything except it will act kind of, it will make because the crush is too fine, that the whole smash thing in the smash pipe, it will come too compact. So this will, when you add this stuff, it will make it more loose. Yeah, so I will add some of that into my next smash, and I think I'm going to have a good time. Let's see, that can you see from the camera. So this is a cryo neipa. Haven't opened the box, don't know what's in there, but I'm expecting that there is malt and hops and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm definitely quite sick. Okay, so Yakima Chief, that's my stuff. Mosaic cryo hops. Mosaic, more mosaic, even more mosaic, even more mosaic. Okay, even more mosaic. So you know that you're dealing with a neipa when you have this amount of hops. Cryo pop. Cryo pop. Cryo pop. Cryo pop. So it says tropical stone fruit. Citrus. Typical beer-styled IPA, New England IPA. And that is what we are brewing actually, New England IPA. So that's that. Then we have malt. And you can see here that this is way, way too fine crush. This is naked oat malt. Okay. Okay. What the hell is this then? this looks like, is it oats? Flaked torrefied oat crisp, 1 kilo. Okay. Then we have torrefied wheat crisp, quite fine, milled, as you can see. This doesn't look that bad from the. And this is extra pale premium Pilsner malt from Bayern. So I think that the guys at Humle Homebrew Shop has thought that the fine crush would work also for the people who are brewing a bag. Because then, you know, how fine is the grain milled? It doesn't affect anything, and it's even better when it's more finer. You will get a better end result from a smaller amount of extra pale premium. It's the same. You will get better, more out of the grain. Lost for words. And that's what's happened to me always, you know, when I'm sick. The central computer doesn't work. I don't find the words and blah blah. And that's why I'm not working either, because I'm completely useless for the company because I have fever. Extra pale premium Pilsner malt, so the same. So that is obviously the base malt, and lastly, and even more the same. So the malt bill is relatively simple, and give me 2 seconds. Whoosh. Verdant IPA yeast. Kind of interesting, because I think that this is going to be like 6.5% beer. So this kind of feels quite a small amount of yeast for such a strong beer. I might want to do something with that. So plenty of hops. And the idea was that I would prepare tomorrow as much as I can for the brew day. Get my Grainfather G30 up and running, wash it if it needs be, put everything ready, put the water in. There's also option, kind of a timer that I can set so the water would be ready and warm Sunday morning when I wake up. So then it's only question of me coming here and starting the smash. But definitely rice hulls, that's so fine, finely milled stuff that this will kind of bring the fine milled grain to be a little bit more rough when you add this, and it doesn't contribute anything to the taste, the color, or anything. It will just increase, and this is like, yeah, lost for words, but you know what I'm meaning. So nice to be here with a new video. like I said, shout out to Jonas. Shout out to Justin from Riverview Brewery. Just like 1 week or 2 weeks ago, he was in touch. He has been brewing, and we also discussed about the kind of a semi-bad situation here in Finland in terms of homebrew shops. So when the COVID hit, I think that there was kind of a growing trend in homebrewing in Finland, because people were kind of looking for things that you can do at home. So at least there was a lot of offerings in the homebrew shops for very cheap all-grain brewing kits, brew monks, and even cheaper options than that. And I think that a lot of people kind of started the homebrew all-grain hobby. But when the COVID kind of, it didn't end, but things got easier. There were no quarantines anymore, or you didn't need to stay at home. Plus, I think that many who started the all-grain hobby didn't realize how much hard work is related to it. It's like, it's a busy day when you brew. So when the COVID thing started to go into the background, there was a huge decline of sales in the Finnish homebrew shop business. That's what I have heard from the shopkeepers. And many of the shops went down. They went under. So there isn't actually not that many in Finland who survived. I had one like 20-minute drive from my house where I could buy grains, bulk, like 25 kilo sacks. Can't do that anymore. The homebrew shops which are online, majority of them, they are online. You cannot even visit anywhere. They don't sell bulk anymore because, and that, you know. So I was chatting with Justin from Riverview Brewery, UK. They have a homebrew club, and they actually buy like large amounts of base malts and all that stuff for the homebrew club. So they kind of centralize their purchase of the grain, and that will push the grain prices down, obviously. And it's handy way of getting your malt in bulk. Unfortunately, here in Finland, we don't have anything like that. We really don't have homebrew clubs, so at least I'm not aware of. So it's increasingly difficult for a home brewer at the moment. But let's see. I will post out this video like right now, and let's see if this flu doesn't go any worse. I will pop out a video of the brew day on Sunday, at least some sort of a kind of compilation of what's been happening. So apparently anyway, the neighbor is going to be Mosaic and Cryo Pop. Mosaic, that's berry, citrus, strong fruit, tropical things. This is familiar for me. This Cryo Pop, I'm going to be brutally honest, I've not even ever heard about this hop. Like, what? So, let's see. So, that's about it. 24 minutes, Jesus Christ. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's now your time. I have 309 lovely followers. Thank you all. Have a nice brew day if you are going to brew during the weekend. Stay safe, all that stuff. Give me a thumbs up if you want to see more content from me. That's all. I think I will go back inside and have a rest. Cool. Bye-bye.